All right, what's going on, guys? Bryan back here with another recap video. This time we're recapping everything that went down on tonight's episode of SmackDown. So I'm just going to run through everything. We had what was supposed to be a five-way gauntlet turned into a six-man gauntlet with a very surprise ending. And, well, a surprise ending if you weren't expecting it, but a not so surprise ending because they kind of set up the storyline or the story a little bit earlier on in the show. So we had a Roman Reigns and company, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Paul Heyman. I basically put Roman Reigns and company. They came out to the ring. Roman talked about what he did to Kevin Owens last week, injuring him and putting him out. He blamed Adam Pearce for what happened to Kevin Owens. He called Adam Pearce out. Pearce came out. They played a video package of what's been going on between Roman and Kevin Owens and from 2 weeks ago in a steel cage where Roman, with the help of Jey Uso, retained his Universal title. And then, of course, with what happened last week when Kevin Owens wanted a match against Jey and Owens won the match. However, he didn't really look like a winner after Roman Reigns and Jey Uso's double team, and then Roman tossing him off of the stage where they have the fans in the on the screens. So he said that he started just bad mouthing Adam Pearce after that, saying that, oh, you think that Roman is stupid and stuff like that, and Roman knows what's been going on around here, and he knows everything that's going on, and he basically was looking like he was going to go after Adam Pearce, but then stopped, and then we would find out a little bit later on during a backstage segment involving Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce. Paul Heyman would reveal to Adam that Roman Reigns pulled a few strings, and Adam Pearce is going to be added to the gauntlet match. So now it would be a six-man gauntlet match to determine who will challenge Roman Reigns for the Universal title at the Royal Rumble. So we had an Intercontinental Championship match as it was advertised. Big E defending against Apollo Crews. This match kind of got restarted because there was a controversial finish. Apollo went for a superplex off the top rope, and both men's shoulders were down for the three. The referee at first was going to just give the title back to Big E, but then Apollo's like, no, you don't want it like that. Give me a rematch. He slapped Big E, and then Big E told the referee to restart the match. And then Big E picked up the win with a big ending. Then we had a Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce backstage segment where Sonya apparently is going to be helping Adam around on Raw and SmackDown as far as management-wise. We had a Bianca Belair and Bayley backstage segment where Bianca Belair was being interviewed. She talked about how she was the latest entry in the Women's Royal Rumble this year. Bayley would interrupt and basically announced that she is entering the Women's Royal Rumble match this year. So that makes 4 entries so far, 2 from Raw and 2 from SmackDown. I didn't see Carmella's segment because I had let my dog outside, and when I came back, her segment was already ending. Carmella's segment was already ending, so I didn't really see what happened with that. Probably just some words and stuff like that she had. We have new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, as it's Roode and Dolph Ziggler. They defeated the Street Profits to win the tag team titles. Montez Ford was not at 100% in this match because of what happened last week when Roode and Ziggler attacked Ford and Dawkins during their New Year's Smoketacular and injured his knee, his leg. I forget if it was the left or right leg. But Ziggler and Roode hit their combination spinebuster zigzag double team finishing move, and that is what picked up the win for Roode Ziggler to win the SmackDown Tag Team titles. We had a Billy Kay and Riot Squad backstage segment where Billy Kay was trying to get in with get in the good graces of Ruby Riot and Liv Morgan, saying that what if this Riot duo turns into a Riot trio? Like the Riot Squad, there was 3 members. It was Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riot. So, but with Sarah Logan not being there no more, and it's just Ruby and Liv. Billy Kay's like, you know what? Let's turn it into the Riot Squad again. And started just and then when they rejected her, she started crying. But then I think Liv said something along the lines of, "It's not like we don't we don't want you." And then then Billy got all happy and was like, and gave them her resume and stuff like that. So that was it for that segment. Then in the main event, it was the 6-man gauntlet, and it started out with Rey Mysterio and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn came out with a documentarian, a camera crew, saying that there's a conspiracy and they're making a documentary about the conspiracy against Sami Zayn. This would wind up costing Sami. He would be the first one eliminated in real quick fashion. Then Mysterio would face Shinsuke Nakamura. Pretty good, pretty okay match between the two. Nakamura would pick up the win with a armbar, making Rey tap. Then King Corbin would be the next one in the ring. He would go after Dominic Mysterio. He would go after Nakamura and Rey Mysterio. Then Nakamura and King Corbin would go at it. Nakamura would pick up the win over King Corbin with the Kinshasa. Then the 5th entry would be Daniel Bryan. Him and Nakamura would go at it. Pretty okay. Pretty good match. I mean, I would like to see these two go one-on-one in a regular match. But Nakamura picked up the win again over Daniel Bryan with the Kinshasa. Then here comes Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Paul Heyman. And then here comes Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce would walk in front of the 3 of them. Then Roman and Jey would get in, or Jey would get in the ring first. And then Roman would get in the ring, and they would go after Nakamura. Jey would hit a super kick on Nakamura. Roman would hit a Superman punch. Uso would hit an Uso splash. Then Roman would go outside the ring, would throw Adam Pearce in the ring. Then Jey hit a super kick on Adam Pearce. And basically Roman told Jey Uso to put Adam Pearce on top of Nakamura, and the referee counted 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be for the Universal title, Roman Reigns defending against WWE official Adam Pearce at the Royal Rumble coming up in 3 weeks. And in my opinion, I think it's dumb. I mean, they couldn't have had somebody. I mean, no disrespect to Adam Pearce. He's not wrestled in a very long time. But my thing is, why would you do this kind of storyline? Why would you do this kind of story? Giving an easy victory to Roman at the Royal Rumble. So, my opinion, I think it's stupid. I think it's just, and they wonder why, WWE wonders why they're not doing great as far as ratings wise, but it is what it is. So that was pretty much it for SmackDown. Pretty boring episode. I know I watched 2 hours of it, and it was pretty boring. So that's my honest opinion of it. It was pretty boring, kind of stupid, lame, whatever you want to call it. So with that in mind, if you guys watched tonight's episode of SmackDown, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. This has been my SmackDown recap. As always, I am Bryan, and thank you for watching.